What's good, guys? Venny here, bringing you another SBC video today. They've dropped another couple nice SBCs today. We got the Kevin De Bruyne Futmas card, which is the one I'm going to be doing this video. I'm not really too sure if he's going to be worth it. I think if you can get it for 100k, or actually, I don't know how much his normal gold card is, but it's not a bad card. You know, it's quite solid. Kevin De Bruyne's quite a fun card to use as well with that 5-star weak foot. Super effective. But this thing, what really caught my eye, what they released today, was the throwback winter refresh. And there's like 4 different SBCs. You get a rare electums, prime goals players, rare electum, and 50 jumbo premium gold players. And then also you get whatever another rare electum. So you get quite a decent reward. So I think, like I mentioned yesterday in the previous video where I did I can't remember who I did. I can't remember who they released yesterday. Oh, Ibrahimovic. If they drop another... there's a day they don't release any SBCs. I'll probably release like the throwback winter refresh or the team of season upgrade if they don't release, obviously. If they don't release on 2 days, I'll probably do that. But I'm pretty sure I'll probably do the throwback winter refresh. I've got 1 day, 23 hours. I'll complete that and then upload it when there's not a thing. So there's never like a day where I'm not uploading. Also, I've got quite a busy weekend this weekend where I'm not actually going to be home. So if any SBCs come out, I'm not going to be able to do them live on a YouTube video due to me being away coaching at the World Cup finals. But we're doing the De Bruyne today. You need a Man City player, Team of the Week player, overall 85, 60k, and a Belgian player. So it's kind of looking like kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna use Footbin, and I'm gonna try and pick up these players. And I'm sure there's gonna be cheaper ways. Okay, before you lot start like violating me and being like, "Oh, you could have done it so much cheaper." There was a guy yesterday moaning that I didn't put in Ruben Neves over João Mario, which was 500 coins, and I was like, what's the difference between 500 coins and like whatnot? It's like you can have different like things, different more chem, so you can change it up a little bit more. But I had all the requirements done. All the difference would have been 500 coins. So, and then the guy was quite rude in the way he spoke. If you're watching the video, yeah, the way you spoke is disgraceful, to be honest with you. Like, you're just a clearly like I don't know, like I don't want to be too rude, but you know, like outside of like the internet, you're probably not much, to be totally honest. But anyway, apart from that, everything's good. You know, we're going to complete this SBC, basically see how much it's going to cost me. I'm going to like fill in the things. I'm going to use like some things what it said to use, but I'm also going to like change it up a little because I think the way they've done it is actually too expensive. So what we'll do is we'll put Pedro here. Oh, he's only 82 rated, so that's not too good. And then we need a striker, probably a Premier League striker. So what we'll do, we'll put Jesus there. I think we might have to put Witzel lower down actually because of his chemistry isn't going to be too great, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then we need another Premier League midfielder. He's worth like, who's like, Jorginho's an 84, so we'll whack him in. Jorginho. Oh, that's not him, that's Everton, whoever that is. I think that's that Brazilian guy actually, the winger who's meant to be coming to the Prem, well, supposedly anyway. Jorginho there, Socrates, Witzel, and then we need 60k. We need a Team of the Week player. Oh, that's what I gotta use, Batshuayi. Makes sense now, Batshuayi. So also you get some decent rating there. I think it's like 86, Batshuayi. That doesn't do anything. Then we'll just fill in the rest with what we've got in the club and see if it's going to be enough. No, Heaton. Need 2 centre backs. Who we got? Take off Prem. Shouldn't need the chemistry. Oh, I need to put gold. Gold. I don't actually have that much in my club anymore because of the SBCs I've done. They've all run out. How about, oh, took out Pedro by mistake. Like that. And left mid. Okay, so we're pretty close on rating here. I think if that changes, get maybe like a, I think Allison or Edison's normal card would be quite decent. 86 doesn't do it though. 87 doesn't do it. Oh god. Lloris. Okay. Maybe buy Edison and actually upgrade these centre backs, because these centre backs are probably way too low. Probably why it's not doing too good. Let's get another centre back. I think John Stones or Bailly or something like that should be alright. Harry Maguire 82, Koscielny 82, John Stones. Okay, put Stones in there, and then what's that say for rating? Still too low. 80. Okay. This is like, I hate doing SBCs just for this moment here, because I'm actually so lost. We'll get another Prem centre back. Just fill it in with Prem players. Probably quite more. You probably could do it cheaper ways, like I mentioned before this video even started. I think you can do it the cheaper ways than what I'm doing, but we're lazy. And that's 80. Why is it saying we haven't done a team of the week now? Oh, that's because it's the red version. Let me left mid. I feel like I shouldn't need a too high rated, right? 81, 82. 83 rated players. Kovacic maybe an 83 would be alright. If not, no. Okay, so an 83 Kovacic there. So in theory, this is going to be quite expensive, but I don't think it's too bad actually. I think it's going to cost like, well, it depends how much these informs are, man, because these informs right now are ridiculously priced. Maybe if there's, I hate when they put like you have to use a team of the week player. Obviously there's the team of the week SBC now, so maybe that's actually the better way to do it. Do the team of the week SBC untradeable, try your luck, see if you can get anything decent from that, and then if you can't, start like, I think you should be alright. 46k, 42. We'll just buy this one. 42. 42k ain't too bad for an inform 86 rated. I think informs right now, like the prices of them are stupid high. We've brought a Socrates, John Stones. But yeah, as I do the untradeable SBC. This is way too expensive already. I can tell. I think I've got way too much chem as well. So maybe what I say, instead of using like the two centre backs I'm using and like the Edison and whatnot. Wait, is Edison in goal as well? He is. Okay. Yeah, instead of like using the Edison, John Stones and whatnot, maybe go to like a different league, like the Italian league, where there's also like other players who have like a decent rating and at quite a cheap price. Like Serie A is quite good, League One, and the Spanish league I would say like the main three. German league's quite low I think when it comes to centre backs, but what chem do you need? You only need like 60 chem, don't you? So here we've got way too much chem, so in theory you could use like maybe goalkeepers in the centre back position and it'd be a lot cheaper for you, but obviously we're just filling out the club. So I never usually recommend doing the way I do, because I always do it in an expensive way, just for the sake of the video more than anything. But I sort of give you guys a rough idea how you could do it. Obviously don't do it the way I'm doing it, because I'm doing it in an expensive way, but if you sort of take the guidelines on certain players up here, then you can you know, make it a lot cheaper. Like going Serie A, like how much? 8.2. See, like this is, I'm sure there's cheaper options than that. I'm sure there is. Pedro, like 10k for an 82. Okay, so we won't buy Pedro. Bloody hell. And then we'll buy Chris Smalling. 82 rated is 10k. I'm sure I can just get another like any odd 82. A little bit cheaper this time. I'm trying to think of an 82 sort of in a different... actually, he might be quite expensive. I think... that guy's 81. So I'm going to need an 83, ain't I? Because that's the Champions League Smalling. Is it Champions League? Is it Champions League? For God's sake. So, in theory now, we need an 83, which isn't the greatest. So, 83s... Oh, shit. Who's 83? Right mids. Quadrado's a good shout. Tell you what, SBCs are my thing. I swear, more times I'll do an SBC, better I'll get. So like, I know to get it a lot cheaper for you guys, but go do it. Nice. Let's go. Samu Costello, I think his name is. S-A-M-U. So, snipe. So hopefully this card ain't 10k. If this card's 10k, I'll lose my head. Okay, it's not. So at least we saved like 5k on that, but everything else is way too expensive. Like straight off the bat, I can tell. But thing is, prices are quite high now because of what is it? This bloody SBC, the Team of Season Upgrade SBC, where you need an 86 rated. So like 82s and above, mainly 83s and above, are like ridiculously priced right now to try and get that SBC going, you know. We'll go over the prices though. So 21 for Edison, 8.5 for Socrates, 5 for Stones, 4.2 for Smalling. Bloody hell. 5k for Castillo, 8k for Jorginho, 15 for Witzel, 5.2 for Kovacic, 3.5 Herrera, 36 for Aguero, and 42 for Batshuayi. That is ridiculously priced. And De Bruyne's car is like not even that good. So 21, let's just say 30, 35, 39, 44, 52, shit, 67, 72, 72.3, 108, 144k. I know you can get it cheaper than that. So you have some sort of things you can use. Maybe even you don't need this Witzel actually in theory. You can probably get like the cheapest. You probably want to throw in, actually no, because the Team Season cards are expensive now as well. But there is definitely, take this sort of as a template basically of what to do, but mess around with certain players. Like these centre backs need to go and this keeper needs to go. So maybe like Kimpembe and Marquinhos here, I don't know how much their prices are, okay, before I've said it. And then maybe like Buffon, but actually no, you know, like there's different ways you can do it. I would say try and eliminate the Premier League players you do use though, mainly because actually that there you get more chem when you put Witzel chem. But in theory, these Premier League players are really expensive right now, so I would say keep away from them. But apart from that, that's the SBC done. Let's get into the De Bruyne. Right, let's go and unlock the De Bruyne and see what we can get. Kevin De Bruyne, don't get any packs or anything, just obviously a Winters Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know what was the reason they brought out Kevin De Bruyne as the, like, why they chose certain winter players, but obviously a nice Christmas card design on this. As he's shivering because obviously it's the winter. If only you knew the weather what was like outside, man. But yeah, Kevin De Bruyne is here. Like I said, I think he's a good centre mid. I'm not CDM. He could do a job, but Cam I think is a bit too slow with the meta how it is now. Sort of more of a centre mid CDM card. 5-star week foot's obviously really nice. But that'll be it for the video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and